started a little late, but busy Monday here at LiveAquaria, but welcome back. It's the first Monday live dive in the last few weeks due to the holidays, so welcome back. As we said before, we do this every week on Monday at 4 p.m. We're happy to have you guys back. We've got 12 items for sale today, and if you're not really sure how the live dive works and what it's about, I'll give you a little bit of a background of it. So basically, we've got 12 items for sale tonight, and these items are only for sale in the live dive YouTube live stream that you're currently part of. So it's kind of like VIP access in a way. So we've got 12 items. We've got 7 marine fish and 5 corals here tonight, and all of them are on sale. All of them get free shipping. So if you're familiar with our free shipping thresholds, typically your order has to be $229 or more to get free shipping. However, every item during the live dive sale that is sold gets free shipping automatically. There is still the box fee of $9.99. However, the $29.99 that would apply to orders below $229 or more will not occur, will not happen. You won't have that on your, it won't be charged to you. So another perk for you. So all these items are coming from our Divers and WYSIWYG store here in Rhinelander, Wisconsin, where Alyssa, who's behind the camera, and myself are currently live streaming from. So welcome. Thank you everybody for joining us. So we actually have some decor here. I was going to talk about that in a minute here. So in addition, like I said, we have the free shipping with every order. Every fish here tonight is going to get our 7-day arrive alive, stay alive guarantee. And so that's 7 marine fish. And then we have 5 corals, 4 are which are our CCGC frags. So those get a 30-day guarantee. And then the 5th coral is non-CCGC, so that gets the 7-day guarantee as well. So some additional perks for you guys there. As I mentioned, all these items are coming from our Divers and WYSIWYG store here around Wisconsin. So what that means is you get all of the quality and the extra care and conditioning that's applied to every animal that enters our facility here before it's offered up for sale. So our team here really works hard every day to make sure these animals are cared for in the best way possible. We take the care and the quality of life for these animals first and foremost here. And we don't offer them for sale to you unless they're in the right condition and they're happy and healthy, eating well, and disease, pest-free, and all that good stuff. So, some extra guarantee. So before we get started on the live stream, I want to give you a kind of how this works a little bit more. Like I said, there's 12 items. We're going to read off a number. We're going to tell you a little bit about that item. And it's basically going to be the common name, the size, the retail price, and sale price. And I'll give you a little bit of background information too about it's like quick stats, care levels, and things like that. If you're interested in purchasing the item that we talk about or show, you simply have to put that number in the chat. So the first person to put that number in the chat gets the option to buy it. We ask that if you do happen to secure the ability to purchase any of these items by being the first to put the number in the chat, you send an email to social@liveaquaria.com with your details. That'd be your name, your shipping address, your phone number, and obviously your email will be there too. And then the number that from the live dive that you wanted to purchase, just to help us confirm and verify who you are, and we'll move on with customer service team who will complete your order typically within 24 to 48 hours. So I think that covers live dive. If there's no questions, I'm looking to Alyssa here to verify that.
No, I don't have anything in the chat yet,
right,
but
well,
if I do, I'll let you know.
So real quick, I just wanted to kind of pan over here. We've got some new aquarium decor that I'm pretty excited about here at LiveAquaria. So it's a very, very economical, very price conscious, but high quality aquarium decor that we're bringing online. We just brought it online actually yesterday, Sunday. So this is one of our plants here. It's orange.
Show the plug on the bottom. I thought the plugs were kind of cool.
Pretty handy plug there to help with the planting in the aquarium. So we're going to be working on some tank builds here to show you guys the quality of this product and how you can use it to build your next tank. They're primarily freshwater products, but however, we have a few items that I feel would work really well for a saltwater aquarium. If you're looking for a different type of aquascaping, we've got a really nice big shelf rock system too that we're going to be we brought online. So go check that out. They're all very economical and they're 20% off for a limited time only. So go check those out. We've got a couple other pieces here, particularly like this one. They're all resin, so they're aquarium safe, obviously. That's a high quality aquarium supply that we bring into the market here at a very economical price. Particular one too I like. I'm not sure how well this is
my
coming
favorite
through.
piece, yeah, the driftwood.
Very, very realistic looking driftwood piece. There's only one shape and size right now, but you can see the texture and the outward appearance of that is it's very, very realistic looking, very appealing. And it actually looks really good too once you put it inside the aquarium. So happy and excited to show you guys these products. And then we've got some other fun stuff, you know, some stuff we haven't had on our website for some time, like this shipwreck, this pirate shipwreck. There's 2 actual pieces for this, and it's quite large. And I don't know how well I can
Sunken ship.
Yeah. Comes in 2 pieces. You can see
Some fun little details. There's little shells and some bones and little
pirates.
pirates.
Too, kind of the same idea.
Yeah.
So there's actually 2 shipwreck pieces that we're bringing online, and pretty excited about this stuff. It's like I said, it's very, very price conscious. It's high quality product. The detail's pretty insane with these things too. And excited to get these in an aquarium and start showing you guys.
Michael McManus says, "See the shell one you just mentioned? Talking about the little bridge,
This one here.
Sheetrock.
This like sandstone, Sierra stone thing. This one's pretty cool. This one's on sale for right now. Like I said, everything, all these new items you can find under our aquascaping category, under aquarium supplies, but you can also go to our main website homepage, and there's a big hero image on the front page in the slider that you can click on too. So we just launched these yesterday. We have them, again, an introductory offer through February 3rd at 20% off. So like I said, they're already really, really low price retail, but the sale price is like even 20% deeper, so it's really good.
That's probably my favorites out of all the pieces I've seen so far.
Well,
That driftwood.
when we first looked at this product, I thought it was real driftwood.
It does look really real,
so, like,
yeah.
when we were making the product page and doing some research and making sure we had all the details for you guys, I was like, well, we need to have obviously like, you know, acclimating and, you know, making sure that the, you know, boiling the driftwood,
The tannins,
and
yeah.
getting the tannins out and leaching out the tannins and things like that. And I was like, oh, that's way simpler. So this is like easy drag and, or not drag and drop, but easy drop in and go. But it looks really realistic and it's really nice. But like I said, we got 2 shipwrecks. We got a larger rock shelf structure. It's kind of hard to show that because it's so big. But we'll be building some tanks, building some
We'll be
content for
showing
you
that,
guys
yeah.
to show you guys in the very near future. And just some other plants here too. I got kind of just a pile here because we're kind of in the lab here experimenting.
I kind of like this one here, little
little
arch.
That's a good one too. I'll hold it up for you.
I think that'd be really good for a betta tank. Have a nice little arch.
Yeah, especially if you've got like a small tank, like 4 to 5 gallons. You want to make like a for a budding aquarist, you know, or maybe a small desktop betta aquarium. It's a really, really nice looking piece. I'm excited to build something cool with this too. So we got some new things here, and we're really excited to bring them to you guys. Got some larger pieces too. You can see here.
And they're really dense too. They're not just a couple little sprigs. There's a lot.
It's pretty
in
good.
there.
Yeah, it's really nice.
A lot of hanging
It's easier to
spots
show
for
you
your
how to
fish.
hold it upside
Yeah.
down. But I like the holes in the bottom. I thought
Me
that
too.
was a nice feature, and it's heavy too. Like it's not super light. Like when you put this in your aquarium, I mean, we're gonna show you guys, but when we put this in the aquarium, it's gonna sink. And it'll stay
Right.
down.
It's
So,
not gonna. You're not gonna have to bury it a million times
this
for
is
it
like
to pop back up
This
out the
is,
water.
this isn't plastic. This is
It's like a
ceramic.
ceramic type
Yeah.
of hit.
So, very excited about that. Stay tuned. We're going to have some aquarium builds coming up to show you guys kind of how that product can be used, and then hopefully give you some more inspiration. So, without further ado, I think we'll spin around and get you a shoot on the first tank there, which is our marine fish tank. So, this tank is got 7 fish in it. The first one we're looking at, let's see, we got our long-nosed hawk there, but the first one is actually the spotted watchman goby. So he's right down there.
Here it is. Oh, I have a comment here saying his mic is considerably louder than. Wait. Her mic is considerably louder than his. Can that be toned back? And we're sharing a mic on a phone, and since I'm filming, it's closest to me. So
yeah, this is all just
we'll
happening on a cell phone, so probably why Alyssa's coming through a little stronger, but appreciate the feedback. We'll try to adjust.
Robin Williams that says, I'm new to this, so be gentle with me, LOL. Well, if you have any questions, well, welcome, first of all. But if you have any questions, just let us know. We'll walk you through it.
Yep, no problem. We welcome all the new people. Hopefully you guys got our email reminding. We started sending out emails to remind you all of this event. We actually sent one out on Saturday. I believe it was Saturday, yeah. So, happy to have you all here. If you have any questions, like Alyssa said, please just speak up. We'll be happy to answer them. So, we're on number 1, the spotted watchman goby, at 2 1/4 inches. The regular retail of this item, when it be added to the Divers Den WYSIWYG store, would be $49.99. However, this one's on sale for $29.99. So again, we're starting off with number 1, and if you're interested in purchasing that item, you simply have to put 1 in the chat, and the first person to do that, the first person we see to do that, so basically, we look at the timestamp, so if there happens to be more than one person that puts the number in the chat, we look for the one that came in first, obviously. That has happened a couple times in the past where a real popular item went, or was requested by 2 people in pretty quick succession.
Let's see, I have some more comments here. Ed says, those gobies change color as they mature. And Ron White says, hear you good now as long as you're close to the phone.
Cool, all right. So a little bit about the goby here. As far as quick stats go, it's an easy care level with a peaceful temperament. It's our carnivorous diet. It is reef safe, requiring a minimum tank size of 30 gallon. These typically get to a max size of 4 inches. So this one's a little over halfway there. So these typically originate from the Philippines.
He's being so good for the camera.
That's good.
Yeah.
Sometimes these fish just don't like to cooperate. I'm sure we all understand that. As I mentioned, they require 30 gallons or larger with plenty of loose coral rubble, ample swimming room, and a sand bottom for burrowing. It rarely becomes aggressive towards other fish, but it is territorial and will fight with its own kind unless they are a mated pair. So some word of warning for the potential purchaser there. It may try to jump out of the aquarium or small openings, so always make sure we have a tight fitting lid required to make sure you don't lose these guys. The Watchman Goby should include a variety of mysis shrimp, brine shrimp, and frozen preparations for carnivores, and should be fed at least twice per day. The animals in our facility here get at least 3 feedings a day. We have a prepared mixture of brine and mysis shrimp that we prepare each day. And we kind of have it down to a science where we use just enough.
Yeah, so all of these guys just had their dinner not too long ago.
Yep.
Let's
And
see,
speaking quickly of, was there a question?
Oh, I have a couple comments here. Yeah.
Sure, go ahead.
Let's see. Ed says, good looking specimen. And Dylan says, love my yellow watchman. I named him Devin.
Nice. Love it.
They're cute little guys.
All right. So that's number 1, the spotted watchman goby, on sale for $29.99. We'll move along to number 2, which is a blue tang. He's kind of floating around there. There we
It's
go.
been all over the place.
So this is number 2, the blue tang, at 1 3/4 inch. Regular retail on this, if added to the Divers Den WYSIWYG store, would be $149.99. But we're going a little deep on this one. We're bringing it in at $99.99. So $50 off on this guy. And again, all of these items will ship for you to you for free if you happen to place an order. And even though this one is only $99.99, sorry, I almost gave you the wrong price there. It will ship to you for free. And something we also like to do for live dive participants is, because we have the free shipping, if there's anything you'd like to add aquatic life-wise to your order that ships from a Wisconsin facility and still take advantage of that free shipping, you can go ahead and put that information in the email you send to us at social@liveaquaria.com with your confirmation of who you are, your contact information, and the number you want to purchase. Basically just have to list that in there as another item that you would like to purchase, and we'll work with our customer service team to get your order completed. Usually we try to do it and can within 24 to 48 hours, but if you have a special shipping date or if you have a time that you would like to have it shipped, we can work with you there. So the blue tang is a moderate care level with a semi-aggressive temperament, herbivorous diet, and it is reef safe. They get to a max size of 1 foot, requiring a minimum tank size of 180 gallons. So definitely a larger fish. I think a lot of us are familiar with the blue tang, beautiful specimen.
So this guy's just a little baby.
Yeah, very baby. Yep. Yeah, this one on our website is falling in the small range of 1 to 2 inches.
So you have a really good comment in here from Brent asking, have these fish all been quarantined like the Diver's Den fish / inverts?
Yep, that is correct. Yep, they have. All these items have gone through the quarantine and conditioning protocols that we employ here in our facility, not only in Wisconsin but also in California. So these items have already cleared inspection and are eating well and outwardly happy and healthy and are ready for your aquarium. Of course, we always like to reinforce the idea that you should always quarantine and condition once you receive the animal at home, just to make sure that nothing potentially happens during transit. Like I said, we do our best before the animal is transported to your home to make sure that it's in the best condition. There's even times when we have to pause a shipment or hold on a shipment because from the time it's purchased to the time it's picked and gathered together and the order is put together, some issues can arise. Fish get stressed out, and we have to look for the best care and condition of the animal first and foremost. So, as I mentioned before, though, always best to quarantine and condition upon receiving one of any animal, whether it be from your local fish store or any online retailer. So that's number 2, the Blue Tang, regular retail of $149.99, on sale for $99.99. On to number 3 is our bristle tail filefish pair. So I can't remember the last time we had a pair of filefish, but pretty cool to see that today. So they're not necessarily hanging out, but they're definitely a pair. You can confirm that from our husbandry team. So it's number 3, the bristle tail filefish pair. Size from 2 7/8 to 3 inches, so pretty close in size there. The regular retail on this pair would be $69.99 if added to the Diver's Den. However, it is $49.99 for this pair.
It's behind the fish box here. Let's see, I have a couple comments here. Let's see.
Love the comments.
Matt says, I've had my white cheek tank for 6 years, and then the day after New Year's I came home and it's covered with white dots, obviously ick. I take them out, put them in the HT, I'm assuming that stands for hospital tank. Ick is gone. Fish Fam says, if you're having a good time, do not forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Fish Fam.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
And then Matt says, nobody else has it, so I'm wondering if it was just stress-induced. Because I wasn't home for a day and a half. Don't know, but I'm leaving the fish in there for an additional 7 days just to be sure.
Yeah.
Stress can definitely bring out a dormant disease, especially if they're wild caught.
Yep.
That's good advice. We'll always
Yeah,
play it safe.
And I mean, one thing I always like to think is if one of the animals in your aquarium has it, then it's likely that it's obviously in the water column, and it's probably most likely already still in the free swimming stage. So best to keep an eye not only on that particular specimen and keep an eye on it for the 7 days, like you mentioned. I think that's good. But then make sure that everything else is not going to show anything either. I'm sure you are. So best of luck there. Hopefully nothing else pops up, and hopefully the particular one bounces back. So we are on a pair of bristletail filefish. They're giving you a workout there.
Yeah, they are. I hope I'm not making anyone motion sick.
So we're on number 3, the bristletail filefish pair. Like I said, 2 7/8 to 3 inches, and on sale for $49.99. They're a moderate care level with a peaceful temperament and omnivorous diet. We do advise caution if adding them to the reef aquarium. They get to max size about 3.5 inches, so you can see these ones are just about there and requiring a minimum tank size of 30 gallons.
I have some more interesting comments in here. Let's see.
Sure, what you got?
Matt says, and don't forget about the old black molly hospital tank trick. If you take a molly, convert it into salt water, and put it in with your fish, that is wild caught but doesn't have a disease. The black molly will catch it because it has no saltwater immunity or diseases. Copper power at 2.2 ppm. Question is, what kind of ammonia reducer can I use? My tank was cycled and stage cycled, but now I'm getting narrate spikes. Okay. So I'm using copper power.
So if you're looking for an ammonia remover or reducer, we certainly have a product under our brand, the LiveAquaria Professional Ammonia Remover. That's the one I've used, and I've had good luck with it. That's one I always recommend to people. It's a high quality product. It's actually made by Dr. Tim's for us. So if you're familiar with Dr. Tim's, or you like that product, or you like that brand, you know, we've worked with them to bring up our own special formulation too. That's very effective and cost effective too for the consumer.
Yeah, looking for something that won't make the copper more toxic. And Tim Russell says 2.5 ppm for copper.
Okay. Yeah, that should work as far as I know. Like I said, I've never really run it with copper, to be honest with you. So I might have to double check, get a phone a friend on that one just to get another opinion. But yeah, myself, I've never used it with copper.
I mean, we could maybe make a note of it and have customer service reach out.
Well, I think too, we could probably look at and add it to our product page too, and some additional information.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So I'm going to check with our husbandry team too and see what they might have to say about it. But that's a great question. We're going to look into that.
Okay, so there's some discussion about various copper levels for different treatments in the chat here.
Yeah, that's actually a common question we get too, like how much copper do we dose? And to be honest with you, the best answer we have is the therapeutic amount. Because we look at each animal individually and we administer accordingly. So we, you know, like I said, we pay close attention to every animal and we adjust the care and the treatment as necessary. So, you know, some animals they need a little, some animals they need more. It's just all kind of comes down to what our husbandry team sees they need, and you know, as they, like I said, they're watching these animals every second, like all the time. So it's a constant thing they're doing, making sure that they're best cared for.
Okay, then Matt's asking, were you asking about adding the specs to the product listing on the site?
Yeah.
We can definitely add that on there. Look into it and add it on.
Yep.
Copper power doesn't precipitate either. I was using copper main for years.
Copper main, yeah. All right. A lot of good questions. Thank you all. And I'd like to say too, if you have any suggestions for the live dive or otherwise, you know, we're here. We want to hear those suggestions. We want to make this fun and interesting and engaging for you. So we welcome any and all feedback. In addition, with that goes any aquatic life suggestions for future live dives. So one of the ones we got recently was freshwater fish, for example. It's a pretty broad one, obviously, and we're working to do that. So stay tuned. We'll have freshwater in the future. We only have marine fish today, and marine items, actually. So yeah, we welcome any and all feedback. So we're looking at number 3. We'll move on to number 4, which is also a pair of long-nosed hawkfish.
They're all over here too. Hang on just a second. I gotta find them. Here we go.
One there, and then
Here's one.
honestly, I don't know where the other one is.
It's behind the tank limit.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's it was just here. Where'd it go? It's up there. There we go by the drain.
Also a pair of long-nosed hawkfish, sized at 2 1/4 to 3 1/4 inches. If added to the Divers and WYSIWYG store, they typically would be priced at $149.99. However, these are $40 off at $109.99.
So there's still some more discussion here about the copper. Tim says, I use copper safe at 2.5 ppm for 4 weeks. I usually have cycled media I put into the QT, so the tank is almost instantly cycled. After QT, I throw out that media away. And Matt says, but copper power, I've read, is a little less stressful on the fish itself. I've always had issues with appetite with copper main, but she's eating now pellet and mysis and macro. Well, that's good that she has a good appetite. I've cycled media in there, actually had to take some of it out because I had a bacterial bloom. Yeah, let's see. Brent says, check the Humble Fish Forum. Tons of info for treating fish.
Nice.
Well, thanks for that shout out. It's always nice to see everybody get along in here and help each other out.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So we're on number 4, pair of long-nosed hawkfish. I almost read the next one.
Okay.
Not there yet. Number 4 is a pair of long-nosed fish, size at 2 1/4 to 3 1/4, and on sale for $109.99.
I'm sorry, yeah, we're still on the hawkfish, right?
Correct.
So there's a lot of
Number 4.
discussion in here that I'm trying to stay on top of.
That's okay.
So, lots of good comments, lots of good advice in here.
Yep.
Let's see. John is asking hawkfish are listed as with caution as reef compatible. Why? I believe, don't they sometimes help themselves to snails?
Yeah, I was actually going to look at that because
Yeah.
I literally was just thinking the same thing. I wanted to get my notes there. Yeah, that's right. It does eat small fish and shrimp. However, like we have this on our product page, so I'm actually what I'm referencing here. So, 30 gallons or larger, acceptable. Tight-fitting lid, of course. Hardy, semi-aggressive fish. Although it eats small fish and shrimp, it makes an excellent reef inhabitant under the proper conditions. Likes to perch on and be camouflaged by red gorgonia sea fans or other similar decor if you happen to have that. So yeah, it's mainly just the small fish and shrimp.
And Michelle is asking, can a long nose go with a bristle-tooth tang?
Bristle-tooth tang.
Yes.
That's a good question. I almost would wonder if the bristle-tooth tang might be aggressive towards it, but
Let's see.
let me look at that quick and try to get you an answer.
Let's see, Josh says we'll go after smaller shrimp as well. Ed says they are jumpers, lots of personality. I never had issues with my reef tank. Tim says they will nip the legs off your cleaner shrimp. Ooh, yeah. Hence the with caution.
Yep.
Let's see. Josh recommends the mirror trick with the tang when adding.
Oh, really?
Then they will sort out the pecking order later on. Let's see, there's one hawkfish. Where'd the other one swim off to? Oh, it's up by the drain there. By the spout.
So we actually have a really handy compatibility chart too. I'm sure you guys may have seen that on our website. There's a link in the footer. And I would say no to the tang and hawkfish. Probably best to be no. But you know, I think everybody has had different experiences, and more than likely somebody has figured out to keep them together safely. So yeah, I mean, we'll welcome any feedback too. Like if you've kept them together, right off the bat, our compatibility chart would be a no though. I believe.
Well, glad to hear your tang is doing much better, Matt. That's good. That's eating and swimming around now. Tim Russell says transfer method for QT is also very effective.
Right on. So yeah, we're on number 4, the long-nosed hawkfish pair, sized at 2 1/4 to 3 1/4 inches, and on sale for $109.99. As I mentioned, all these items will ship for free. They're coming from our Divers and Wizarding store here in Rhinelander, Wisconsin. If you would like to purchase one of these items, you simply have to put that number in the chat. The first person that does that gets the option to buy it. If you do happen to get the option to buy it, you just have to send us an email at social@liveaquaria.com with your details. Again, that'd be your phone number, your shipping address, your name, first name and last name. We'll have your email, of course, and then if there's anything you'd like to add to your order that comes from our Wisconsin facility, Aquatic Life-wise, we can add that to the order, and then you'll be able to take advantage of the free shipping for that also. So that's the long-nosed hawkfish. We'll move on to the yellowtail damselfish trio, which are number 5. So, like I said, it is a trio, sized at 2 to 2 5/8 of an inch. The regular retail on this trio would typically be $79.99 in the Divers and Wizarding store. However, these 3 are on sale for $59.99. So a little bit about the yellow-tailed damsel. Easy care level with a semi-aggressive temperament, omnivorous diet, and they are reef compatible. Max size of 2 3/4 inches, requiring a minimum tank size of 30 gallons.
Yeah, you know, Matt, you and Tim, you guys are fine. You can keep having that discussion
Yeah,
about
sure.
the tanks. Yeah, have at it. That's actually really nice
You
to
guys are
see
welcome to
everyone's
discuss things
helping
along
each
with
other
me.
out.
No problem. If you have any questions about the live stream too, we'll be able to, we'll do our best to answer any questions you have too.
Let's see. Robin Williams would like the 3 yellow-tailed damsels.
Okay, you
Put
said
they down for
Robin
that?
Williams.
Yes, Robin
I love
Williams,
that name.
like the actor.
That's great.
Let's see.
Thank you, Robin.
Gory Bogs. What price is the hippo? I mean the.
Oh yeah,
Would be hippo.
the Tang is $99.99. Yeah.
Oh, is that just another
Yeah.
name for that? Oh, okay. More you know.
I was thinking it was like that. I don't have hippo. Duh. Yep. So that's number 2. It's 99. It's $100. So that'll ship free to you. And who was that? What was their name?
Let's see. Gory Bogs just wanted the price for the hippo.
Okay, cool.
And then Robin Williams would like the 3 yellow-tailed damsels.
Perfect. Yep. We got Robin down. Thank you so much, Robin. Like I said, that's number 5. It's the yellow-tailed damselfish trio. You simply have to send us now an email to social@liveaquaria.com with the information I talked about before, your first name, last name, email address, shipping address, telephone number, and if there's anything in addition you'd like to add, aquatic life-wise from our Wisconsin facility, and you can put in that email as well. And then that'll come to me, and then I'll pass it along to the customer service team. I'll also reply back and confirm that we received your information. So thank you so much. So that was number 5. We'll move on to number 6, which is the black angler.
Robin Williams says, I have better looking legs seeing him and Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, that's a great movie. I haven't watched that in a long time.
Me too, but it's a good movie.
All right. I'm gonna have to, I got something to watch tonight.
There you go.
All right, we'll move on to number 6, which is a black angler. So he's just chilling in our tanklimate there. So that's number 6, the black angler fish at 2 1/8 of an inch. The regular retail on this guy would typically be $99.99. However, this one is on sale for $79.99.
Looks like a little lump of coal.
Yeah. See if we can get a little bit more. I'm gonna adjust the light a little bit. See if we can get.
Cute little
Yeah,
pom-pom on
that's
top.
all we get. These guys are really fun to watch eat.
Mm-hmm.
We shot some video of feeding them not too long ago. We put it out on YouTube and Instagram. Love. We typically feed these feeder minnows here.
Mm.
So that is the yellowtail. Not yellowtail. My gosh, I keep reading the wrong ones. I'm sorry, guys. It's actually a Monday. It's a black anglerfish. That's number 6.
What's cool about feeding them is as soon as they see that feeder fish, that little pom-pom just starts spinning around.
Yeah. That lure
They
comes
get
out,
excited.
they're just like,
Yep. Yep. But like Ian said, we have videos of that on our Instagram if anyone wants to check it out.
mhm.
Matt says, I always wondered why they call them anglers, but they
yeah.
call fishermen anglers too, because basically anglers are fishermen in themselves because they use lures. Yep, that's exactly it. So the little white fluffy pom-pom on top. It's attached on what looks like a little stick, and they just wave it around. Your snapping turtle have a fake worm for their tongue. Yes, exactly that. They're opportunistic, so they just kind of sit there and wait for something to swim by.
Yeah. And one thing that's kind of interesting about these guys too is I've seen, you know, where you sometimes they try to eat minnows or things that are too big for them, and it's actually a problem. So that's too. I mean,
Have an impaction.
yeah, it's like it's just too big. I mean,
Might choke.
yeah. They're not they're not bashful to try to eat something their own size. I'll say that.
Yeah, they'll. If it fits in their mouth, it's gone.
Right.
Let's see. I have some questions here.
Sure.
Tim Russell's asking, are the fish from the California facility in Divers Den conditioned to the same levels as Wisconsin facility?
Yep, we work closely every day with our Divers Den crew out in California. And really, to give you a little bit of backstory about why we did that first too, is, we have some opportunity with Aquatic Life available there to be able to offer even more Divers Den items to you guys on a regular basis. So yes, all the team in California works hard every day to make sure the quarantine and conditioning protocols match the same steps and process that we take here. The feeding, treatments, day-to-day care, everything that we do here is mirrored over there. And we actually, a few of us actually went, not myself, but a few other of us, including husbandry team members, went over there several times over 2023 to work with that team there to make sure that they were educated and shown exactly the steps that were to be taken. So.
I have some more questions for you. Let's see. Josh is
Sure.
asking, how often do you plan on doing these auctions moving forward?
Yeah, it's a great question. So we do this every Monday at 4 p.m. CST. So if you're just hearing about this, welcome, and we're really glad to have you here. We've been doing this for about a year now, and we plan to continue to do it in the future as well. And I always like to say it's not really an auction necessarily. It's more, more of like a QVC type experience that we're trying to bring to you guys. So yeah, every Monday, 4 p.m. CST is a typical day and time we do this. We work with the husbandry team every week to select these items, as well as try to bring items that you guys have requested to have, and bring those in as well.
Let's see. John Garber's asking, will anglers eat mysis out of the water column, or do you need a hand feed to target feed them?
Typically, the best feeding that we find is to feed them the larger feeder fish.
Yeah, so it's gotta be alive.
Yeah.
I know I've tried brine. They would not touch that.
Yeah. Our product page, actually, I was going to get to that a little bit. So I'm glad you asked that question. When first introduced in the aquarium, we said live saltwater feeder shrimp should be used to entice the fish to eat. They may eat small inhabitants of the aquarium too, like crustaceans or fish that are lured into the mouth with the use of the esca, which is that dorsal spine that we were talking about. So it's that lure that they're swimming, they're flipping out there to try to get they're trying to get other inhabitants to munch on. So they can swallow, like I said, prey their own size, but they will accept most meaty meals, including feeder fish. So if you plan to keep something like this, that's an extra feeding step you're going to have to consider is, feeding them the right type of regular feeder animals like the fish or the shrimp.
Right. Kind of like cephalopods, like octopuses and eels. Yeah. Similar kind of a deal.
Although
they need the live food.
Get away with chopped up silver sides or something.
Yeah, as long as it's not picky. So I know sometimes we get some picky ones in. They'll only eat live food. See, Matt says good night. Good night, Matt. We'll see you maybe next week. Yeah. Josh is saying, how have I not come across this until now?
Well,
welcome.
bad on our part. We're maybe not as good as making sure you guys are aware of it, but we're glad to have you. We actually sent out an email for the first time in a while last Saturday, so we're going to continue to do that to make sure you guys are updated. So if you're part of our email list, you'll be on the lookout for that. We'll make sure to send that out to you guys. But we do this every Monday, 4 p.m. CST. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, it's probably one of the better things you can do too. Certainly subscribe to our email list to get these kind of alerts and notifications, but subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the bell notification too, and then every time we go live, you should get some sort of notification as well.
You see he's got his little lure out for the damsels.
So that's number 6, the black angler. I didn't really talk about its quick stats too much. It's a moderate care level with a semi-aggressive temperament, carnivorous diet, obviously, and it is reef compatible with caution. So the with caution is obviously the smaller animals that it could fit inside of its mouth. So they get pretty large and max size of 1 foot 3 inches. So it's something to consider there. But minimum tank size of 50 gallons for this guy.
Yep, and just one other little note about handling these guys is they do puff up like puffer fish when they are upset. So like out here in husbandry, we normally would, if we have to move them, scoop them up in a cup full of water versus using a net, because if they puff up and they swallow air, it's definitely not good for them. Let's see, Rob Williams, can I wait till this is over, you know, just in case I see something else, to email my shopping list?
Oh yeah, there's no rush. You can send that. You can send me 5 emails if you want. I don't care.
Yeah, send as many as
We
you
don't
want.
mind. Yeah, you can send as many. I mean, if you happen to find something, like I said, we've got 1 more fish other than this angler, and then we've got 5 corals to go through. And we do this in 2 rounds. I don't think I really explained that too well. So this is still the first round we're in. We're gonna go back through the entire list of available items again. And give everybody one last chance to purchase if they want. We typically do this within an hour. We try to keep it to an hour. So,
Sandra's asking if more fish are added, is the shipping still free for all add-ons?
Yep. So the really great thing about the live dive that we like to provide to you guys is that whether you order 1 item for $10 or 3 items for $400, it's going to ship to you for free. So the only caveat there is that if you're adding anything onto your live dive order that's not another live dive item, let's say, you have to make sure you're adding or requesting an item that ships from a Wisconsin facility.
Right. That's not frozen food. Frozen food has a
just
different
aquatic
kind of
life,
shipping. Yeah. it has to
Frozen
be-
food is a flat rate of $29.99. So.
All right. So if you really like that little blue tang that we have up here, but then you see, I don't know, like a zinnia on our website that you'd like to add that we have here at our facility, we can definitely make that happen with the free shipping.
So there's no limitation to the number of items that ships from aquatic life items that ship from Wisconsin. You'll still get the free shipping. So we'll move on to number 7, which is the other anglerfish we have. The
This
larger,
guy really wants to come out and meet the other fish.
Yeah.
in the tank.
Very beautiful fish.
Super cool pattern.
So it's number 7, the wart skin anglerfish at 3 7/8 of an inch. The regular retail on these guys would typically be $199.99 in the Diver's Den. However, this one is on sale for $159.99, so $40 off there.
Just wants to meet the other fish in here. Just wants to
So, a little bit about the wart skin angler. It's a moderate care level with a peaceful temperament, a carnivorous diet, and similar to the black angler, reef compatible with caution. They get to a max size of 4 inches, requiring a minimum tank size of 20 gallons, according to our product page. So definitely not the same, won't grow to quite the same size as the black angler. Black angler gets to about 1 foot 3 inches in total.
Oh my goodness.
At a max size. This one gets quite a bit smaller, and it's actually not much bigger than what it's current. It's actually pretty much at size. This one's 3 7/8. They get to a max size of 4 inches, so he's not going to get much bigger than this.
Rob Williams says gorgeous, but nope.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. We try to provide some items that you know.
Yeah, a little bit of
Maybe
variety.
A little less common, a little,
Yeah.
more variety. But again, as I mentioned before, if you guys have any suggestions for aquatic life that you would like to see, whether it be common or even a little bit more on the rare side, we welcome any of those suggestions you might have. We've actually got some really cool. I want to talk about. It's like we got an aquatic life shipment coming from Madagascar tomorrow. Actually, I'm really excited about that because we've got some very interesting items that we're going to be bringing into the Diver's Den. So I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, but very excited. Stay tuned on our social channels, Instagram, Facebook. We're going to be, putting some teasers out there. We're pretty excited about that shipment for tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned. Bring those guys in, and then when they're ready, usually within at least 1 week, usually about 2 weeks, we'll offer them up on our Diver's Den WYSIWYG store. So, and a little bit about the Diver's Den, if anybody's not familiar, that's our WYSIWYG store. So that's, of course, what you see is what you get. And it's a special section on LiveAquaria.com where you can purchase just WYSIWYG items. So a lot of items on our website are not WYSIWYG, but we have a special section called Diver's Den that is WYSIWYG. And Alyssa actually helps to maintain and kind of lead the charge every day for the production of the photography and the processing of the images and getting them live. So big ups to Alyssa there. She does a great job every single day. And we actually update the Divers Den store Monday through Friday each week. And we have new items that get added every day at 5 p.m. CST. So if you're not already signed up for those, that's another great opportunity you have to get some high quality Divers Den items.
Yeah. And sometimes there's sales in the Divers Den section
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
So if you're looking for a bargain, there is sometimes specials in there too.
Yeah, we actually have a section, subcategory in the Divers Den WYSIWYG store called Deals and Steals, where all the items in there are on sale. So it's a kind of a nice easy way to just see any WYSIWYG items that you can get at a discount, you know, other than these items, because these items actually are only available. The live dive sale items are only available through the live dive live stream. So
You won't find them anywhere on the website.
Nope. So that's number 7, the Wart Skin Angler, on sale for $159.99. Excuse me.
Such a goofy looking fish.
I think they're awesome.
They're cool.
I don't have the tank right now to take them.
They're fun. What's the tank recommendation for this one here, the Wart Skin?
Yeah, definitely smaller than the Black Angler. It's at like 20-gallon minimum tank size, considering they only get to a max size of 4 inches.
I'm assuming reef with caution because it likes to, you know,
Yep. Similar
eat
to
other
the Black
critters.
Angler. Yeah, he's going to try to eat something he can fit in his mouth. All right, so that's all of our fish. Don't worry, we're going to go back and see those fish again. But we're going to move on to coral now. We're on our first coral, which is number 8.
It's this really dark mauve kind of color.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's showing up okay on the stream.
Number 8 is the Acan Lord coral. There's 5 heads of this. So as I kind of mentioned at the beginning of the stream, if you didn't catch that, there's 5 corals here, 4 of which come from our certified captive grown coral program that we have here in Rhinelander, Wisconsin, and we're also building out in California. So what that means is all the items are captively or aquacultured and grown in-house here, and that means that you get a 30-day guarantee instead of the standard 7-day guarantee. But this is number 8, the Acan Lord coral. There's 5 heads of it. As I mentioned, it is CCGC or certified captive grown coral. It's 1 inch. Typical retail on this would be $79.99 when added to the Divers Den WYSIWYG store, but this one is on sale for $59.99. As I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, I showed you some of the products too. We can do a quick peek of that at the end of the stream, I think. We have some new aquarium decor. So a lot of it's primarily for the freshwater aquarius. So if you're either have a freshwater aquarium that you're looking to spruce up and change up the decor and you're looking for some new ideas, we have a whole new line of plants and some shipwreck decor and some rocks and one cool really piece of driftwood, which we'll show you here towards the end of the live stream. We'll end with that. We've got a nice variety of plants all available on our website at LiveAquaria.com underneath the aquarium supplies category and then aquascaping. We're going to be building out some tanks here in the coming week and showing you guys some of that too on the social channels, so stay tuned for that. But really excited about this new aquarium decor. The really cool thing that I like about it is it's really high quality. I think, you know, we found the right partner. They're made in China, but we found the right partner. I'll show you real quick.
Yeah, here, just show what we're
But
talking
they're
about.
really high quality.
It's a pirate ship.
Yep. So this is one of the ship items here. There's 2 pieces.
The front and the
So
back.
there's a bow and a stern.
I don't know. I don't know
Always
my ship
forget
terms.
that, yeah.
Nope, never
Front
sailed.
and back. I'm not a sailor, so
Me neither.
I guess bow and stern. That sounds right to me.
There we go. We'll call it that.
And we got this really nice piece of driftwood here. It's not too big, but it's very realistic looking. Actually, when I first saw the photos, the kind of prototypes too, I thought it was real before I actually held the actual product. So it's
Right.
very
Another thing I
cool.
kind of noticed about these, like, there's not a lot of like really super sharp edges on them. Like this
Well,
is
some of the
too...
bottom
bottom
is. I mean, it's
pieces?
resin.
Oh,
It's
resin.
product.
Oh, from the
So
mold.
like the bottom bottom part can be a little sharp. That's
Still wanna
actually
bury
something
that
we're gonna
part.
work on, but
But
other than that, like the outward parts aren't.
yeah,
like-
because I was feeling this one too. I don't feel anything like too.
No, to me this feels like a piece of wood.
Too
other than the
bad,
fact that
yeah.
it's got good weight to it too. It's gonna sink. Actually, I'm caught there. The other thing too about the plants, this is one of the plants, the larger like background plants.
It's nice and thick.
Nice and thick. It's weighted too. This base is nice and weighted. You can see it's got holes in it too, and it's really nice and thick. It's very economical too. I mean, one of the things we shot for with this product launch is, you know, a high quality product at a really fair, good price. So I think you're going to be hard pressed to find another brand offering this high quality product at the price we are. So I can't remember the prices offhand, but I remember when they told me, I was like, are you kidding me? It's a steal. Like this ship here, I think is only $39.99, and it's a pretty large piece, and it's very. I mean, there's.
Is it
lot
for
of
just the
detail
back
in there.
half?
No,
The whole thing. Oh, okay.
It's a very economical price for the quality and the detail that's in it, and it costs. You know, it's $39.99. It's really nice. And we've got some other colored options too. I'll hold it upside down because it's kind of the easiest way to see the form of it.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're going to be working on some tank builds to kind of show you guys this product, how you can use it, what you can build with it, and then you know, if you're looking to build a new tank or spruce up an existing tank, these are going to be some great options at a really fair price.
A little arch for a little nano tank or something.
Yep. Yeah, this is like, to me, the quintessential like beta tank. Beta. Let's get that mixed up.
Okay.
Say it differently.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
Well, I always like interchange.
I do that too. I'm guilty of that as well. Now this bigger arch here too. I'm thinking like maybe like axolotl even would be kind of neat with this one. Or...
This one might be a little short for axolotls in my
short?
opinion. Yeah, it's a
Oh,
little
after you
rough.
bury it?
It's a little rough. I would say
Okay.
more of a smoother, but
Okay.
you know, this is certainly. I could even see this working for maybe like some sort of
Like a reptile?
enclosure. It's a high quality product. It's resin. You know, it's aquarium safe. Yeah, so it's really nice. So we'll go back over to coral now.
Yep. Stay on the Aiken or on the Microlord.
Yep, that's number 8. The Pecan Lord coral is 5 heads. This is a CCGC coral, so it has the 30-day guarantee. It's 1 inch and on sale for $59.99.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I'm trying to get a good angle where this darker one
Yeah, when you're
shows
kind of
up
going
here.
downward, you have to be
Yeah.
straight on with that.
There we go.
All right, so that's number 8. We'll move on to number 9, which is a colostria coral. This one's also coming from our CCGC line. So again, that's a 30-day guarantee. It's 1 1/4 inches. And regular retail on this would be $39.99. However, this one is on sale for $29.99. So that's number 9, the colostria coral, 1 1/4 inch, on sale for $29.99. So it's a easy care level with a peaceful temperament. It's a moderate lighting requirements and a medium water flow requirement.
Robin Williams would like number 9, please.
Oh, okay. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Robin. Yep, just simply put that number also to me and or in the email, the social LiveAquaria email that we need from you, and then we will get your order placed with customer service. So thank you again. Moving on to number 10, then we have a
This
glove
one's super
polyp
cool.
coral. So this is number 10, the glove polyp coral at 4 inches. So this is the only coral that's not a CCGC item tonight. So this
Robin
has a
says,
7-day guarantee.
Good, because I can't spell it. the Colaptra.
Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, you can just
Yeah.
put number 9 and I'll know what you're talking about.
There we are.
So this is number 10, the glove pop. This one's sized at 4 inches. The regular retail of this would typically be $39.99 when added to the diver's den. However, this one is on sale for $29.99. And as I mentioned, this one is the only coral we're showing you tonight that's not part of our CCGC collection. So this one has a 7-day guarantee instead of a 30-day guarantee. Glove pop coral. Quick stats read as easy care level with a semi-aggressive temperament, moderate lighting requirement, and a medium water flow, and best placed in middle to top.
Michael McManus, like number 10, please.
Oh, thank you, Michael.
Thank you. I like the blush pink on there. It's like a peachy kind of color. Robin says, dang it, Michael, I wanted that one too. I can always make a note to try and get another one in for next week too.
Yeah, for sure.
Or for a future stream, yeah.
We might even have another one that we have available in the facility. We'll try to find one for you, Robin, and we'll send it your way.
For sure.
Once I have your email, I'll just email you directly, Robin, and we'll see what we can do for you.
Michael says, good filler. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, move on to number 10, which is a hammer coral. This is also part of our CCGC collection. So again, the 30-day guarantee. This is number 11, the hammer coral. Sized at 3/4 of an inch to 2 1/4 when it's fully extended. The regular retail on this would typically be $79.99. However, this one is on sale for $59.99. A little bit about our quick stats there. It's a moderate care level with this aggressive temperament. Moderate lighting and medium water flow. Best placed in the bottom of the aquarium. So a little bit about the aggressive nature. Note that at night its sweeper tentacles can extend up to 6 inches in the reef aquarium. Obviously, I think at this point it's not going to be 6 inches. Stinging other species of corals and animals, so best to allow plenty of room between it and other neighboring corals.
Michael's asking, you guys still need my info for number 10?
I think we have you from past live dive, Michael, so I don't think you need to actually send your, we've had you before, so.
Unless something's changed, let us know.
Yeah, unless there's anything differently you would like us to consider as far as a shipment or anything like that, phone number. If it's all the same, then you can just send us an email confirming the number, and then we'll take it from there. So that's number 11, the hammer coral. Again, it's a CCGC hammer coral, so a 30-day guarantee. Sized at 3/4 of an inch to 2 1/4, and on sale for $59.99.
I'll say thank you. I'm going to try your food.
Awesome, yeah. Thank you for bringing that up. So we did just launch new food back at the beginning of December. So we've got a shrimp and worm medley, we've got spirulina brine and mysis shrimp, and then we've got a brine and mysis shrimp. So the spirulina brine mysis shrimp is, I think, where is it? Yeah, I forget offhand, but those are the 3 new flavors we have, and we launched those back at the beginning of December, like I mentioned, with the idea of offering a limited or single ingredient food option in the frozen category at a very economical price. So what I mean by that is the regular retail on this is pretty hard to beat. The 3.5 ounce blister cubes or blister packs that are 35 cubes are only $2.99 regular retail. Right now, through actually this Thursday, the 11th, they're on sale for $1.99. So
Wow.
if you need to stock up, now's the time. We have a great selection still available. We also have our bloodworms, we have our mysis and our brine shrimp as well. We used to offer the Cyclops, but that really just wasn't all that performing well, so we moved away from that product line. We offer now the shrimp and worm, the spirulina brine and mysis, the brine and mysis, and then That's a shrimp and worm medley to be specific. And then the 3 original flavors, the bloodworm, the brine, and the mysis. So you can always check those out on liveaquaria.com under our frozen food section, under foods, or within the aquarium supplies section. Like I said, through this Thursday the 11th, they're on sale, all of them, for $1.99 a piece. So great time to stock up. We're working on bringing flat packs to you guys as well. So 8-ounce and 16-ounce flat pack options. Pretty excited about that. We use flat packs here every day as far as preparing food preparation, and we're going to be offering our products as well in those sizes in the very near future. So I think we're targeting the week of the 21st, so that'd be the Sunday the 21st. We're going to have a product launch there as well. So stay tuned for that. As well, this coming week, we've got some new aquariums and heaters coming, so we'll have some new info for that coming this Sunday the 14th, so stay on the lookout for that. If you're looking for a new high-quality heater as well, or it's a smaller footprint aquariums, like I said, we'll give you guys some more information. I'm just giving you a highlight here. New freshwater aquariums are coming your way from LiveAquaria, so awesome. So that's number 11, the hammer coral, on sale for $59.99. And then we'll move to our last coral, which is the last item on our list. Also, it's a red Goniapora coral at 3/4 of an inch. This is number 12.
This one's probably my favorite. Goniapora color combinations, the yellow and the pink.
It's very nice, yeah.
Super cool.
I'm kind of eyeing that acan, honestly.
Yeah, that's cool too. I like that deep mauve kind of color.
So this is number 12, the red Goniapora coral at 3/4 of an inch. Regular retail is $79.99 in the Divers and WYSIWYG store. However, this one's on sale also for $59.99. So again, I just want to thank everybody for taking time out of their Monday afternoon to join us here live on YouTube through the live dive sale through LiveAquaria. We do this every Monday at 4 p.m. CST. We typically do it for an hour. We're actually over time, but that's no worries. We'll keep it going. We want to do one more round with you guys to show you the list again, just in case you might miss something.
Definitely.
Give you guys one more opportunity to purchase anything at the discounted price to get the free shipping. We'll do one more round here, but thank you all for joining us. We do this every Monday at 4 p.m. CST, and yeah, happy to have you all here.
Definitely. Brent says good price on the Gani, yep, and it's good for the duration of the stream. So if anyone wants it, let us know.
That's right. That's actually a really good point. Thank you, Alyssa.
You're welcome.
As soon as the live stream ends, the sale prices go away. So kind of act now while it lasts.
Let me go back over to the
let's go back over to the fish.
tank.
So we have 6 fish still available. The first one is, so again, we're doing a second round. The second round goes a little bit quicker, so now's the time. If you see something you like, best to secure it and grab it. So we're on number 1, the spotted Watchman Goby at 2¼ inches. Regular retail of $49.99. This one is marked down to $29.99.
Robin Williams says, I'll take number 12 if Michael isn't going to grab it.
Oh, well, I think, Robin, it's yours.
Thank you. We'll
so
fade out
much.
for that
so we
one.
have you for number 5, number 9, and number 12. Just to reiterate those numbers for your email. Number 5, number 9, and number 12.
Brent says, someone buy it, save me. And they're talking about the Gani.
All right. So like I said, we're going to go a little bit faster, but please, if you want to see something again, if we go by it and you'd like it to have one more look, just speak up and we'll
Ron
be happy
White
to
would
oblige.
like number 1, please.
Okay. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Ron.
Ron.
Welcome back.
This cute little guy.
We'll move on to number 2, which is the blue tang at 1¾ inch.
Blends in with those damsels.
Yeah, for sure. This one is regular retail of $149.99, but marked down to $99.99, so $50 off on this guy. It's very cute too.
Their dorsal spikes are venomous though, so please keep that in mind when handling for the blue tangs.
So that's number 2, the blue tang, 1¾ inch, regular retail of $149.99, marked down to $99.99.
Let's see, Brent says, I'm waiting on a huge coral shipment. I'll be trying to make these live sales every Monday now.
Awesome. We're working hard to bring some more coral back in stock also, as well as some fish. So I kind of talked about it a little bit ago. I'll give you a little bit of recap. We have an awesome selection coming from Madagascar tomorrow.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah,
I'm
we
excited
got-
for when those are quarantined and we can start shooting those.
Right, yeah. We're gonna try to get you guys some sneak peeks of those animals as quickly as possible to get you guys an eye on what we're gonna bring in. I'm not gonna tell you right now because I don't want to jinx us. I don't want to jinx anything, but I'm really excited and I can't wait to
Fingers
hopefully
crossed
show
it all
some of
goes
those.
smoothly. Yeah.
All right, we'll move on to number 3, which is a pair of bristletail filefish.
There's one over here.
Yep.
These guys change colors too. It's kind of cool.
So these are sized from 2 7/8 to 2 7/8 to 3 inches. Regular retail of $69.99 for the pair usually, but these are on sale, the 2 of them, for $49.99.
Are these the ones that eat Aptasia? Or am
Yep.
I thinking, yeah, they are. Okay, so if you got that going on, are they reef safe? Or is it reef with
I
caution?
believe it's with caution, yes, because they
Okay.
might try to nip at some inverts.
Okay.
Or maybe the mantles of
Some of the corals
potentially, yeah.
or something, yeah. But
So
they do
that's-
eat Aptasia.
Yep.
That's a
number
plus.
3, the bristletail filefish
Okay.
pair. Regular retail of $69.99, marked down to $49.99. And then on next to number 4, which is another pair, but it's a long-nosed hawkfish pair.
See, it's one right there, and the other one is still over by the spout in the back.
You'll have to
here.
take our word
See if
for
we
it. They
can-
are a pair. We've had them together. They're
They're
digging
just
each
exploring a little bit.
other. They're just checking out their temporary housing situation until we move them back.
Mhm.
So this is number 4, pair of long-nosed hawkfish, sized at 2 1/4 to 3 1/4 inches. Regular retail of $149.99, marked down to $109.99.
They're so cute. Like looks like they're wearing little flannel pajamas or something. Little Argyle sweater.
Never heard that, man. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I just like the personality of these fish too. You know,
Super cute. Yeah, Shasta was
this one here.
talking about it this
Oh,
morning
I scared them.
when we were shooting. It's just
Yeah, they
the
got good
pajamas.
personality.
Yeah.
I've never thought about the pajamas.
Either that's from Shasta this morning. Her and I were talking about
Oh,
that.
yeah.
It's like they're dressed for winter with the flannel and the
Christmas
pajamas.
jammies.
Yeah.
All right, so that's number 4, the pair of long-nosed hawkfish, sized at 2 1/4 to 3 1/4 inches, and on sale for $109.99. Again, that price is for the 2 fish together.
Oh, Brent says I ordered my pair of clowns and one spot fox base 4 years ago through Divers Den, and they've been my longest lived fish.
Awesome. Glad to hear that. That's great. Thank you so much for that feedback. Love to hear success stories like that. It's part of what makes what we do here at Divers Den at LiveAquaria under the Divers Den team so fulfilling, is to be able to put in the time and the care on these animals that give you guys years and years of enjoyment caring for these animals. So that's number 4. We'll move on to number 6 because number 5 is called for by Robin. It's the black angler. So black angler is 2 1/8 inch, almost a 2 1/2. It's 2 1/8, and regular retail of $99.99, marked down to $79.99.
Oh, Brent says they survived a brook outbreak, worst experience ever.
Oh,
I'm sorry to hear that, but at least I'm glad to hear that they
That's good,
survived, though.
good job, nice job caring
Uh-huh.
for them, and not
Take
all
care of that.
not all stories end as happily as that. So that's great to hear. It's number 6, the black anglerfish, on sale for $79.99. And then we'll keep her moving to number 7. Our last marine fish still available is the wartskin angler,
Such fun colors.
3 7/8 of an inch. Regular retail of $199.99, marked down to $159.99. I just love sometimes like how they're just so
goofy
happy.
and-
Da.
Yeah.
They walk with their fins and everything. It's fun. It's fun to watch them.
Little toesies poking out here.
Yeah. He's probably seeing that hawkfish like, come on, leave me.
I see the mouth opening up and go, yeah. Just
I'll
wanna,
eat ya.
just
I'll
wanna
eat
be
ya,
your
he
friend.
says.
Just wanna meet you.
All right, so that's our last marine fish. That's number 7. Move on to our coral. We only have 2 items left here. We have number 8 and number 11. Number 8 we are looking at here is the Acan Lord coral. There's 5 heads of this CCGC. That's certified captive grown corals. So again, that would be a 30-day guarantee considering that it's CCGC. On sale for $59.99. And last but not least, we have number 11, our hammer coral. This one is also CCGC, so it'll get the 30-day guarantee with the purchase. It's on sale also for $59.99. All right, well, I think that takes care of today's or this week's live dive sale. I want to thank everybody for joining us, and thank you all for those who purchased. I have Robin purchased number 5, 9, and 12. Michael who purchased number 10, and then Ron who purchased number 1. So again, if you all could send an email to social@liveaquaria.com with your info and your information, and then those numbers just to verify it. I'll look for those emails and I'll email you back to verify that we received your information and the numbers you want to purchase. And then typically within the next 24 to 48 hours, we'll get your order completed. If you have any sort of special shipment date you would like us to do, please communicate that in an email, and I'll work with the customer service team to get that done for you. So again, real quick, I just want to mention once again, we have this great selection of new decor. So this is one of our pieces here. This is the pirate ship, sunken pirate ship. Really, really good price on these new items. We've got them staged up here. We're looking really to build some new tanks and show you guys some of these products in action. But we have some plants, we have some rock decor. We have this really cool piece of driftwood too. And most of it is going to be freshwater, but we actually have some items too that I think will make really cool saltwater typescapes as well. So check that out. That's now currently live. We launched that yesterday. It's 20% off through February 3rd. So we got some time if you're looking to build something new or set up a new tank or aquascape an existing tank. We got some great freshwater plants and some other decor too to help you kind of get the creative juices flowing. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and see you guys out. Thank you so much for joining us on this live dive sale here. Like I said, we do this every Monday at 4 p.m. CST. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel on YouTube, hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified of upcoming future live dives. So on behalf of everybody here at Live Aquaria, I'm Ian. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next week.